my faith comes from the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. See, my love, my faith, my everything, right? My care, shoot, my comfort, everything comes from God. That's Psalms 121:2. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. That's what this verse is saying. It's saying, everything that I have, everything that encompasses me, everything that is me comes from God. It's not going to come from nobody else. It's coming from God, right? God is preparing me for the moment that I need to be at. God is preparing me for the moment that I need to become who he needs me to be, right? He's going to pretty much line everything up for me. It's going to be my choice if I take it. My choice if I take a detour route or whatever. It's going to be my choice if I fail and I stumble or whatever it is. But it's also going to be my choice if I'm going to rely on God no matter what, right? See, no matter what I go through, anxiety, pain, depression, whatever it is, happiness, joy, it's all me relying on God every step of the way, every single step of the way, every single step that I'm taking is all because of God. I got to give him thanks every single day. That's the way I start out my day. That's the way I start out my life. That's the way I start out everything. See, God, shoot. When I'm going through anxiety, shoot, I pray. I rely on God wholeheartedly. When I'm happy, when I'm full of joy, I rely on God wholeheartedly. Why? Because you know what? God's done everything for me, right? He's done everything for me. So why would I not put everything that I have in him, right? If he's brought me to where I am now, if he's really done all these things, A, B, C, right, and led me here, why am I not going to put all my faith and all my eggs in this one basket? I know usually you don't, but in this case, everything's in it. See, if you tell the truth, you don't have to worry about remembering anything, right? Because, see, the reason it's saying that, it's like, man, if you are going to lie, if you're going to cover up whatever mistake, whatever wrongdoing that you're doing, like that. Mark Twain, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. That's on you, but it's saying, man, if all you do, if you just do the right thing, you tell the truth, right? You just tell the truth. You tell the truth. You don't have to worry about trying to remember your lie. You don't need to try to remember all the little things that you had to cover up. And you shouldn't be lying in the first place anyways, but I'm just saying, like, look at how much life is much easier if you just tell the truth. I understand that you probably backed yourself in the corner. You probably lied your way out of so much, and now, shoot, if you come telling the truth now, they're going to see the whole lies that you've been telling the whole time. I understand that. I understand what you're saying. I understand the pain that y'all probably go through, but see, just think about it. Just tell the truth. Like, the moment of uncomfort, the moment of that you got to go and fix things now because you had to tell the truth. Think about the benefits that will come later on because of this, right? Instead of the negative consequences. Yeah, maybe in the moment, maybe for a little while, things are going to be a little rocky, but you told the truth. But then once you tell the truth, you got to make sure that you work hard to not make that same mistake that you did, that you had to try to lie and cover up for. Just come on, man. Just tell the truth. It's a lot easier. You don't have to remember nothing, bro. You don't have to remember nothing. And I understand that some of y'all may be compulsive liars. I ain't trying to call people out, but I'm just saying, y'all need to tell some truth. Come on, man. I'm not afraid of storms, right? I'm not afraid of storms because I'm learning to sail my own ship, right? See, all these issues, these things that may come up, these things that may put some stumbling blocks, these things that... Louisa May Alcott. I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship. I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship. may knock you down, these things that may get in your way, right? They may cause some issues. See, I understand a lot of us were afraid, a lot of us we don't want to go through these storms, a lot of us we're struggling, right? But see, what I'm saying though is I'm not afraid of the storms. Why? Because you know what? I'm learning how to sail my own ship, right? I'm learning how to sail my own ship. And when I say that, like, see, you could be going through the worst thing, but see, once you start learning how to sail through these storms, of course things are going to be hard. Of course things are going to get heavy. Of course things are going to get difficult. But once you learn how to sail the ship, you'll be able to maneuver a little bit better. You may still come out a little bit bruised and battered a little bit, but still you'll come out stronger and better than you were the last time or the times before, because you're learning how to sail your own ship. You're learning how to really navigate and really learn how to handle these things and do these great and incredible things that God has placed inside of you. See, me, every day I'm trying to learn and grow and just know new things. So like, when it comes to all this stuff, it's like, man, I'm trying to get this so I can learn, right? See, me and my fiance, we're in premarital counseling, so like some of this stuff we've kind of already kind of brushed on. Some of these things we kind of already talked about, but these are things that are now helping us whenever we have an argument or whatever. It's just, it's learning how to sail your own ship. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up, right? We hear this in every single sports movie, right? We hear this on the football. We hear this in sports. We hear this every single day. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It matters if you get up. Vince Lombardi. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. When you get up, how you handle it after you get up. Sorry, my back itch. But that's really what it is. Do you have the determination? Do you have the will to survive? Do you have the grit? Do you have the wherewithal and the resilience to be able to get back up and continue fighting on? Because we live in a day and age where a lot of people, they just want to give up. They ain't got that willpower. They ain't got that resilience. They got knocked down. They give up. They're done. They call it quits. And know what? When I was younger, it was way easier for me to just give up. I never did sports my whole life, so when I tried to do football, I was like, yeah, I'm tired. I don't like this. I'm going to go play my video games. So I quit. I didn't get back up. Tried baseball. I think I lasted maybe 1 day, 2 days. I don't remember. And I was like, man, I'm tired. I give up. But see, I didn't have the resilience to be able to get back up and be like, no, I'm going to try. I'm going to go through with this. I didn't have all the tools at my disposal where I was able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And I didn't have that motivation of somebody saying, like, pushing me to do it. It's just like, oh, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. That was my reality. But see, but what I'm saying though is like, look at everything that's going on. Look at everything that's around you, everything that's really just encompassing who you are and what you do. And just know that you got to be resilient. Faith makes all things possible. Faith makes all things possible, but love makes it easier, right? See, and maybe like when I started doing my motivational videos and stuff like that, you didn't really hear my faith in it. Anonymous. Faith makes all things possible. Love makes all things easy. Faith makes all things possible. Love makes all things easy. You didn't really hear any of that, but then I was just like, you know what? I gotta, that's who I am. Like, why am I not sharing that, especially on this? So, literally, yes, faith makes all things possible, but you know what? That love is gonna make it easier. See, I have all the faith in the world in God. I have all the faith in the world, like in my marriage and my fiance, everything like that, like all these things. But see, the love comes in. The love plays a factor. The love makes it easier. The love makes everything going forward easier. See, if I had all this faith but I didn't truly love God, damn, it would be so difficult. Like everything that would come to me, dang, I would probably not be able to handle it. I would probably, be pointing the finger all the time. I would probably be blaming. I would probably be like pity parties over and over, all these different things. But see, the fact that love makes things way easier, love makes things like just amazing, that's what's up. That's the powerful part. See, like I said, and like the quote said, faith, will make things possible, but love will make it easier. You have all the faith in the world, but if that love factor ain't in it, it's going to be a difficult journey. It's going to be a difficult journey, and I don't want y'all to have to go through that. I don't want y'all to have to go through that, but look at what I'm trying to say. It's great to have faith, but you need to have that love factor to make it easier on yourself. My satisfaction comes from my commitment to making the world better, to wanting to have a better world. See, my joy and everything just comes from Faye Waddleton. My satisfaction comes from my commitment to advancing a better world. My satisfaction comes from my commitment to advancing a better world. It comes from just using the gift that God gave me to be able to speak, to be able to talk. I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert. Like, very rare will you see me try to strike up conversation with people. I'm working on it. But, like, this is where I open up. Even my fiance tells me all the time. She's like, man, you really come alive when you get on the videos. You really come alive when you're on your podcast. You really come alive when it comes to this stuff. Like, she's like, I see a different side of you. And I'm like, well, thank you. Like, that really means a lot. And I've always felt like I have had a voice that should be shared, but never had the courage to be able to do it. So, like, with this, it's like, man, okay. I see it now a little bit. Let me do what God has given me and be able to do this, right? Let me just be able to do this. So that's what I'm saying is like, like that's my joy. That's my satisfaction. I just want to be able, if I can impact one person's life in some type of way, in a positive way, then man, I'm happy. Then I feel like I'm doing what God's called me to do, is to be able to impact people, just to be able to connect with people, be able to see them for who they are, and be able to see some potential and some like greatness in them, and be able to show them that, and be able to show them that they're more than what they think, and that they could be more than what they think, and that they are more than what they think. That's a joy that I have. Come on, y'all. Y'all find what satisfies you. You go do it, and you change the world.